I was born in Hong Kong. Any Hong Kong people? A couple of us? Awesome, man. For you guys that haven't been following the news, Hong Kong is a part of Japan. I'm joking, obviously. But I said the same shit in Kansas City, and people were like, really? Wow, we learned something new today, Bill. I did a show in Kansas City. I don't know why either. People are very nice in Kansas City. I'm not gonna say like they're racist or anything like that, but they're just like curious. Like they're watching me like they're watching an episode of National Geographic. And a pack of giraffe just ran by. And they're like, oh, never seen one of those in real life. Looks majestic. This one kid in Kansas City came up to me after the show. Very nice kid. This is what he said. He was like, Jimmy, thought you were really funny, man. I don't mean to offend you. That's when you know you're about to get offended. It's like, I don't mean to offend you, but when I first saw your poster, I thought you were gonna play the violin. I was like, I do, just not right now. Shit. Keep it a secret. See, I gotta say, I got some of the nicest crowds in the business. I rarely ever get heckled. And one time I was talking about how I used to play the violin. Old Chinese lady sitting in the front just stood up and screamed out, first chair or second chair? And I was like, thanks, ma'am. Fifth chair, actually, fifth chair. It wasn't very good. It wasn't good. I grew up very stereotypically in Hong Kong. Like my real name is not even Jimmy. That's my English name. My real name is Man Xing. In Cantonese, Man Sing. It stands for 10,000 success. Yeah. I had very ambitious parents, and now I'm telling dick jokes and doing Tai Chi on stage, so. Jimmy was just kind of like an arbitrary English name that just sounded easy. And my dad, he named himself Richard. I was like, Dad, why'd you name yourself Richard? He was like, because I want to be rich. It makes so much sense. And then they named my older brother Roger, after the James Bond actor Roger Moore. Yeah, but my brother hated that name. He was like, man, it makes me sound like an old white guy. So eventually he changed his own name to Roy. So now he sounds like an older white guy. And now his full name is Roy Roger, which is the oldest white guy to ever white.
I went to a predominantly white school growing up. That's how I got this accent. My parents sent me to a fancy college prep high school, and then after that, I went on to attend community college. So if you really want to know how to disappoint your parents, have them pay more for your high school than your entire college education. I'm the only person that I know who is still paying off high school loans. I think like one of the worst ways to tell that I already peaked in life is when I opened a time capsule I buried in first grade, and I thought to myself like, thank goodness I put $5 in there. I think one of my problems is I need to have like better goals for myself, right? Like sometimes I'll drive by like a big, beautiful, luxurious home, and I'll think to myself like, wow, one day I would love to clean that. Trying to get into shape. I don't know if anyone here is trying to get into shape. Here's the thing though, I stopped working out at the gym. Because everybody there is so much stronger than me. All right, that's why to feel better about myself, I started working out at the local physical rehabilitation center. And I'm telling you, crowd, that's a huge ego boost right there. Because I may not be able to bench press a lot, but I can certainly catch a tennis ball. The therapist is like, "You're doing great, Mr. Jenkins." I'm like, "Where do you see me walk?" I like to run. That's what I do for exercise. I run. A lot of people listen to like hip hop music or rock music to really motivate themselves. But to really push myself, I listen to a playlist I have titled Civil Rights Movement. It's just cops yelling, "Get 'em," and German shepherds barking. Hey, I never ran faster. Don't get tight of that joke. I've got a darker one coming up.
My dad kicked me out. I don't know if you've ever been kicked out by your parents, but that's one of the first moments in life when you just realize what you don't have. You know, all I did have was an attitude. I'm in the room with my attitude, packing up all my video games and all my clothes in a suitcase. Then I hear a voice from the other room, "Don't touch my suitcase." Where I'm supposed to put my belongings. You know how depressing that is? You walking down the street with all your shit in a trash bag with a rip at the bottom. I'm looking inside every car, hoping I recognize someone that could change my life and save me. I'm like, is that Jonathan's mom from 7th grade? Maybe I could live with them. And it wasn't even that my dad kicked me out. It was how he did it. My dad kicked me out on Father's Day. Like it was a gift to himself or something. You know, my mother, I don't even get her. Overly encouraging. 4 years ago, she quit her job. 0 savings. She said, Jesus is gonna pay her bills. I stand in front of you 4 years later. My mother has 0 debt. She made me a believer because I found out that I'm Jesus. Mothers prepare you all different, you know? Like when I lived with my dad, he kicked me out. I don't feel like single moms kick you out like that. You know, I feel like a lot of times you just leave on your own one day because you just get tired of their mouth. One day you like, dang, Ma, all you do is nag and complain, Ma. All you do is tell me what to do. I'm leaving to find me a wife. See how she was preparing you? You didn't even know? Right? I got homeboys that don't date women with kids, which I don't understand, because it changed my life. I never thought I could have such a deep love for this child support check. Every other Thursday, me and Stepman wait outside by the mailbox. I got this new number I do with my hand for the mail lady. I go. She hands me the check. Because that's how Stepman and I bond. We buy stuff with the child support check, you know? It's not a lot of money, but we get to spend time together, you know? My close homeboys, they don't even know. They just know the stuff. They're like, dude, where you get them pants? I'll be like, my baby daddy. You need to get you one, Playboy. This could be you.